So as you can tell, we have a couch full of amazing people. This is the Blade and Soul Heroes family from NC America. Courtney is Yusol. Yusol?
Yusol.
Yusol. Okay. I voice Baymu. And then Uwon, Jenny Yokobori.
That's me.
And then we also have joining us Evan Hill, who is a producer of the game, and Brett Jaxel, who was the localization writer and director. So we work directly with Brett. Our life has taken us on so many different paths, and we have such different, journeys. Mm-hmm. But we are all here creating just the most magnificent game ever. It's really beautiful, guys, and I think we should play it. Play it. What's up, everybody? I'm Jen.
And I'm Courtney.
And this is another very, very, very special One Up episode. The quick story about at least my session for recording. I came, and I pride myself in never being late, but there was some kind of massive accident or something. I came what was it like? It was bad, guys. It was 45 minutes late. It was
You let us know ahead of time. You were the last session of the day.
So bad. I felt so awful. Brett was so understanding and so patient. And so we get through Baymu, and then he goes, "We have this other character," and I was like, "Great, what is it?" It's this little boy frog.
It was a little
shock.
A little shock the frog, which these little frog people we call ploggles.
The ploggles,
and
yeah.
when we were working on the lines, I was asking the translators, I was like, should this be rhyming? Is it like a rap?
Yeah, going on?
So it was just this quick talking, quirky, prideful little frog.
Yeah, and we literally we were running out of time, and he was like, "Let's just go for it." And I was like, "Let's do it!" And we just went right into it, and it was probably one of the most fun things I've ever done.
The engineer was legit impressed. He looked at me. He was like, "Those lines were had very strict timing constraints, and she just got through them like a boss." I was like, "Yeah, she did."
So unfortunately, you guys aren't going to get to see my ploggle yet because it's further in. But if you are playing Blade and Soul Heroes,
yes, we might get access to a little sound clip too.
Yes,
that we can post later.
We'll post that later,
maybe.
Mm. But yeah, so don't be like me. Don't be late to your sessions.
Yeah.
It wasn't my fault. LA traffic. It was awful, guys.
No, that's happened to me before
Yeah?
too. Yeah, specifically with that studio because it's.
Oh, it is. Yeah, because we record inside, which is in Marina Del Rey. And if you live in LA or the Valley, it's at least an hour.
Yeah. Having said that. Yeah. Shout out to the team at Side. They're
They're
great.
so amazing. I love going to Side, honestly.
Too.
They're so great. So yeah.
All right.
So that's how it goes when you live in LA and you have
to live and die in LA.
To live and die in LA.
So I'm going to preface me playing this game and saying that I love video games a lot. I'm not good at them.
That's okay.
Don't worry,
a lot
the
of
tutorials go hard in this game. So.
I did. Yeah. I was a playtester once for a video game.
Oh, you
and
too?
They kept,
oh my gosh.
They kept coming over to me.
Why am I surprised by this?
I know.
They kept coming over to me because I would have to raise my hand and be like, I broke the game. And they were fascinated by me.
That's the best.
Yeah, I know.
That's the best kind of person. That's what you want.
Fascinated by me because they're like, how did you do this? I'm like, I don't know. This makes it. I'm sorry. And so for QA, they were very fascinated. They're like, she's falling through the world. We didn't think that she could fall through the world.
She got stuck in the wall.
How did you, what did you do? And I'm like, I thought I was going to do something cool. Anyways, here we go. Let's play a video game.
Let's do it.
I did.
There you go. The top one. Go.
So Evan has played this game a lot.
I've definitely been through this.
Oh, there he is. There's my sleepy boy. Oh.
One. So this little guy is Susie Young.
Susie Young.
Okay.
There's Courtney.
Can we just say how I've said it to you guys, but honestly, this game is so beautiful.
It's really beautiful.
That's you.
This is me. She's the sad girl.
The efforts.
The bad guys.
Oh no.
Oh, who is this?
That's Brianna Knickerbocker.
Oh, I love Brianna.
Oh, the stream is muted. Oh no. Guys, we're working on getting the audio back up. Sorry about that.
I can mime.
Mime, Jenny, mime.
My time is finally come.
Well, I'm enjoying.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yoni.
Okay.
Oh. Can you hear me? Can you hear us now? Can you hear us?
Can you hear us, audience? Oh.
Oh.
We shall wait.
Oh, it's so sad. I just
Oh,
missed
no.
it.
She's so sad.
She's so sad.
She does go through a lot of trauma in the game.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
really get it bad right up front.
Yeah, right
Very
away.
happy later, but
Yes.
Now we can. Yay!
Yay!
Also, everybody, it's Lottie's birthday today. Happy birthday, Lottie!
Oh, I can't believe you're here for your birthday. My heart. Thank you for being here. Happy birthday.
Oh no, now we've got no picture.
Oh
What?
no.
Oh no.
We're professional.
Oh
This is
no.
how every one of my streams goes
We are
whenever I
working
stream by
on
myself
it.
too. 1 year later.
Oh no, what happened?
Well, at least you guys can hear me cry now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Enter your chosen clan name.
Ooh.
Oh
Okay, what do we want?
no. 1 up?
Yes.
Ah.
The One Up Clan.
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Exclamation mark?
Yes.
Yes, exclamation mark.
Nope.
Nope.
No exclamation mark?
It's fine.
All right. The
Oh,
limitation.
you can just do the number 1 and then 1. So like 1 and then up, right?
Oh no.
This is a team game.
And then just 1
That?
up. That's
Yes,
perfect.
perfect.
That's it. That's it.
Yes.
All right.
Who is it? Who amongst our
Our
fans?
clan? Can you name it One Up Podcast or official One Up TV maybe?
Or just 1 up TV maybe.
One Up TV.
Try 1 up
We're
TV.
doing this together here. All right.
All right, whoever's in this game that's 1 up.
Half an hour later.
Yay!
Come on, baby.
Yes.
Papa needs a new
There we go.
clan. There we go.
Hey.
All right, it seems like everything's okay. We are good now. We
Okay.
are good now. Yay! We're good now. Look at those eyes.
Mhm.
It's like fire.
This game is so
Yeah.
pretty.
No, truly, the animation is
Mm-hmm.
chef's kiss.
Yes. 잘했어. That's Korean for good job.
Oh.
You're a pro already. You already knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
She figured out how to walk around.
Yes.
It's great.
Good. Good for you.
Just your reviews. It's like, oh,
Okay.
Hey.
Look at those details.
Well done, Yusol. I suppose this means we're no longer the
Yeah.
Hollow
Yeah,
Clan.
it's great.
That's right. We're taking on a new name
Who is this?
until we can
That is
restore the
Jared
Hoyan clan.
Marcel.
Ooh.
I cannot wait to see what
I know.
It's
so
just
fast.
every time it's just as we get further in the game. It's like,
What
nice.
is the new name going
Hello,
to do
everybody
us?
who's joining on IG.
I mean, you guys probably had, I don't know, did you have
Join us on YouTube
Like,
at
at least
official_1UP
50
TV.
actors on this?
It was a
feels
big,
like,
yes.
yeah,
it
big
was
cast.
Yeah, it was a
big-
huge
It was a huge
Yeah.
cast.
Hoyan clan was
Um,
attacked a year ago.
No, no, I'm
okay.
fine. You don't need me in it.
Since
I'm
then,
here
Hit
with you
using
guys.
the
She is
Hoyan name.
Yusol. So we are playing
Now that
Blade and Soul,
everything's gone,
guys. What's up from
We'll
Detroit?
rebuild the Hoyan clan. I
Hello.
promise. But until then, we need to start a new clan and regain our strength.
I
Hoyan.
believe
Very
in
good.
you,
Very
Yusol,
good.
But I don't see Hungry or
Listen, if any of the
Uwon anywhere.
pronunciations are wrong,
Huh.
It's Brett's fault.
Blame
It's
this
totally my
guy.
fault. Yeah, it's totally my fault.
But I appreciate, like, I know that, like, you really work to like honor the pronunciation. So I always appreciate that.
We did try, and I think we did pretty well.
You did great. You did great.
But yeah, story-wise, this game sort of takes place like 2 to 3 years before the start of the story for Blade and Soul, which is the original game in the
Oh, this is a
franchise.
prequel.
Yeah, so there's a lot of crossover characters, which is kind of cool. Blade and Soul, the base game, has it's more of an MMORPG game. It has this really kind of intricate combat system and things like that.
Yeah.
And I think one of the other strengths, personally, I think one of the other strengths of the games is there's all these great characters, but spoiler alert, not all of them make it past like Act 1.
Bum, bum, bum. You guys, it's Game of Thrones up in here.
So what's cool about Heroes is not only are a lot of those characters back, but they're also alive, and you can like have them join your team.
Well, you get to see their backstory too. Right.
Yeah.
I think that because they have like the whole Chronicles thing, which is something that you'll unlock later. That
Right.
shows like the backstory of like very like
That's
characters that were big fans of,
cool.
like,
Join us on
Blade and Soul.
YouTube.
But it's also the same world as, but the art style is completely different from Blade and Soul. So it's like kind of neat to see some of those like regions that you might be familiar with Blade and Soul, like reimagined, and a very different art style for sure.
Totally. And these are recruits for your team here?
Yeah, so
Okay.
out front you get we give you a choice of like a very like one of the 5 like very powerful like rare characters. So they have
Okay.
just a little something, a little boost to,
Little something,
to help you.
something.
Yeah, a little something. something
You
to help
already
along the
helped
way.
them out in the beginning. Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of times you like in Zelda, you get stripped of everything.
Well,
you know?
Yeah.
So this game actually came out in Korea first, and so we all played it when it came out in Korea. And basically, like what my job is being like, okay, the Korean market and audience is something that's very different for like the Western, or like for here in America or in Europe or something like that. And they're much more like diehard, down to like grind it out kind of thing in Korea, whereas not so much here. So we were like, can we get like, right at the beginning something big to like, entice people? And so that was nice. Like that was kind of a lot of the fun of it, was like working with the developers on like, hey, this is like how we want to try to like Westernize this.
And then
That's
Brett,
really
I'm
interesting.
gonna ask you the same question. Who are
Oh,
voices?
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you remember?
Do you remember everybody?
Okay, so Sewa, excuse me,
Do you need water?
Fiery Girl, that is Allegra Clark.
Oh, okay, we
course,
love Allegra.
Love Allegra.
And then
YouTube.
Chris
So you can see the
Hackney is
gameplay.
in Long.
Okay.
Nice.
He's
Okay,
great.
we love
We got to work
Chris.
with the legendary Keith Silverstein, who's the voice of Mushin.
I
Um,
love
Is
Keith.
that true for Blade and Soul as well?
No, he did not
We're
play
playing
Mushin
Blade
for
and
Blade and
Soul
Soul.
Heroes, guys.
And then
So join us
Capistrano, who I had never worked with before. is
yeah,
Song Young.
yeah.
You can see the
She's
game
wonderful.
I love me some cat.
Yeah. So she's our toxic, poisonous girl, Samyang.
Love it.
And then the little girl, Haran, is played by Kira Buckland.
Oh,
So, yeah.
This
so
is like so jam packed with
I
so
know,
many
yeah.
incredible actors.
So the cast was a combination of people who had played characters before for Blade and Soul, but then there's all. So what's great about this game is there's the characters that some people who know the Blade and Soul franchise will know, and then there's all
Right.
these new characters like Yusol and Uwon.
Yeah.
So it was a combination of like actors I've been working with for years, actors I'd worked with a couple times, and then actors I'd never worked with before. And it was so cool to see them all, have them all come together and bring the world to life.
yes.
All
All right, now who's the best one? Let Jenny know.
I want to choose
Which is
some.
the strongest?
You want the strongest one?
Yeah.
Mushin on the top right.
Mushin in the top right? Okay.
Okay, I mean,
Keith
who is
Silverstein.
he's just tearing up these bad guys,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Oh.
Keith, you're coming with us.
Yeah, Keith.
Keith is a hottie. Okay.
So we are trying to
Just like Jenny
make
loves
as much
money?
money as we can
Is that what's
to rebuild
happening?
the clan. Okay, that is the premise. You guys, please correct me if I'm wrong. That is the premise of the game.
Just making money. That's
Just
it.
make
Yep.
money.
It's like Jenny when she was 18, 19. Like,
Yeah,
anything
it's like,
for-
you know what? Yeah, I'll
Whatever it
take
takes to get
Monsters
some
make
top
money.
line.
Hey, hello, Hongbi.
I guess you're in the middle of a task. What do you need to do?
So we got a fire wielder, and then Yusol is the ice wielder.
What?
Oh.
30?
Yeah.
Ice
How
water.
long?
Yeah.
Who's
water.
Hongbi again? Sorry, you might have said it and I
How long
missed
were you-
Julia
it.
Shields?
Correct.
Julia
Yes.
Shields. Amazing.
More. You should have just asked me for help. All
Think
right, come on.
This is a great example of when we're trying to match those lip flaps. Like we have to add those ellipses purposely into it so that it doesn't visually irk the viewer.
Are you learning how to?
I'm
Okay,
learning.
Jenny's
She's
learning how to
learning how to
target.
target.
Oh my God, Jenny's so cute. I don't know if you guys can tell on the live stream or in the video, but she's like, dude, she's doing the like when you play. Like, it's so cute. I love you.
Left
Oh,
button
it
X.
gives you the. That's nice.
Hey everybody, join us on YouTube.
Join us on YouTube.
I wish there was a way to
Ooh.
like put like a sticker. Is there a way, guys? I don't know.
Auto-scale.
I don't know. Can you do that? I know nothing.
Auto-scale.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, so you collect these characters, and then you put together your team, eventually to be a team of 5, and you can see they kind of jump in.
So when you guys first got this game, and because you what is the process when you first get the game to start the process of localizing it and stuff like that? Do you just play it all the way through first in Korean, or what? How does that work? Like, what do you have to do, Evan, as a
This one
producer?
specifically, so we get pretty much any game that they make in Korea. We'll try it out. And the first thing we do is like there's a small group of people that we will play it like a pretty substantial amount.
Yeah.
And then we have like a round table of like they want like the feedback, and then
Okay.
eventually like that will lead into like, are we gonna greenlight this? Like, are we gonna bring this to the West?
Yeah.
A lot of times we're like,
Oh.
probably, it's not. Like, it's actually, this was the first one that we worked on that we think with like some adjustments and whatnot
Okay.
that we can do that. So then it's like once we
Oh,
say
that's
like once
interesting.
NCA is
Yeah.
like, hey, we want to do this now, but this like it's not like stipulations, but like this is like how willing is like the development team to make these adjustments. Sometimes
Right.
they're very prideful like of
Yeah.
their product and whatnot, and like
Yeah.
some of the teams are like less receptive.
Right.
The Heroes team was very receptive to being like taking like all of our feedback and whatnot. So then you kind of start to map out how long is it going to take to get the localization done.
Right.
How long is it going to be to like implement all these like changes and feedback that we've provided, and then you kind of go from there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then for you, Brett, do you like immediately? Well, first of all, I just want to say like, I didn't realize that you kind of reject some games that come over here because you just feel like what would be some of the? I mean, that's kind of what happened.
That's a big laugh.
What about this game do you think made it so that you thought like people in the
Everyone
West
is
would like it?
So usually the requirement like is like, okay, they'll open it to everyone in the office, and they'll be like, okay, play for like a couple hours or whatever.
Okay.
And some people don't even make it a couple hours, and we're like, okay, that but like this was one that
big
like
red flag.
everybody in the office, like the Korean version is called Hoyeon. Everyone in the office was pretty much playing it and like not working, and I was like, okay, I think that's a pretty good sign.
They
Like,
weren't
we should,
working.
We
Our
should like,
productivity goes down.
Yeah.
That's it.
like maybe we should like
Right.
think about this.
So how do I get the shells? Because
Press
I keep
A.
destroying them. Okay.
Okay, the shells will go automatically into your inventory when you
Okay.
kill them.
Watch out behind you, Jenny!
Yay!
Dash!
Collect those shells.
Oh, these ones are tougher.
Yeah, these ones have more like HP.
Yeah.
You can hear some of the
Beefier.
Give me your
absolute
shell.
last lines we recorded with Courtney. Her like combat shouts, like
Yeah.
dodge this.
Dodge this.
And typically, for those of you who don't know, who aren't in voiceover, typically we do record efforts last
I
because
was just about to ask. I was like, would you prefer to do efforts last?
yes,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100% because it preserves your voice. 'Cause,
Yeah.
if you do it even if you do it like midway, like your voice actually changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's always best to do those last.
My vocal therapist calls it spending your vocal dollars. So the more
Oh.
strenuous, your more strain you're putting on your voice, like the more money you're spending it,
Yeah.
and soon your bank will be empty. And you don't want your bank to be empty before the end of the session because you can't speak anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if it's not efforts, even if it's like one of the cutscenes where she's like screaming, she's like, "Ah," then
Oh,
I'm like,
the
yeah, can we do that
heartache.
last?
Yusol went through so much.
She
it sounds
did.
like.
Yeah,
Impossible if
our
we
girl
work
Yusol
together.
had a traumatic time.
Yeah, she's very resilient.
So then, for you, Brett, do you
really
immediately,
can't slow
once it
down,
gets
can you?
greenlit, do you
All right,
immediately?
let's head back to Bamboo Village.
begin like localizing the script? Is that the first thing you do?
Yeah. So the localization team puts together like a timeline based on not just voiceover portion, but all the text that we and we get an idea of how much text is in the game, how long we think it'll take to localize, and there's some the PD team might still be figuring out like, oh, maybe we don't want this particular system in our version of the game, or something like that. So then the translation and localization starts happening for like major terms, like what are we going to call the like tier system for the hero? Like we'll get feedback from the PD team, and then usually around
What
that
does
time,
PD team mean?
the production team. Sorry, so
Okay.
Evan and as they're figuring out business model and things like that. So some of the like big player-facing terminology, we like to get feedback from other groups as we. And that could be like character names as well.
Okay. Yeah,
Major
yeah.
things like that.
We just voted on a character name.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. They
A new
voted.
exclusive character to come into
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then I was going to say, for something like this, how much do you know how many lines of dialogue you had to?
Courtney alone had over 700
Yeah.
lines.
Wow.
The character with the next line after that, the second or third was Uwon, who had several hundred.
So overall, how many?
Overall, it was like 4,000, 5,000 lines, something like that. It was
big.
it was a
big number.
major
lot of
project.
And a lot of those,
lines.
remember, you guys are timed too.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it's like it can take a long time to record.
Yeah, that was a challenge because we had some time constraints. So like the actor would be getting in a flow, and then we'd have to stop, and the engineer would. So I'd have to like rewrite a line on the spot, and that and I. We
Try again.
Which- yeah,
rewrite
exactly,
again.
exactly, right,
I
but-
feel like there was definitely a couple lines that you had to rewrite like 8 or 9 times.
Yeah,
Same
Courtney
with
just sees me
Uwon, too.
like tearing my face off, like just say the thing. But
or it'll be like a wonderful performance. They're like, oh, it's just
right.
it's like 5 seconds too long, which is a lot. you know?
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's too much.
That's a huge amount in dubbing. Yeah.
And you're like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll do, and they're like, do everything you did, but faster. You
Yeah.
know? So Jonathan VO7991, hello, welcome, asks, have we watched the trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie yet? I personally have not. Have you?
I haven't seen it.
Have
I
you?
haven't seen it either. No.
No?
I have for sure.
Oh yeah.
Did you see Evan's face? He's like,
Yeah, I was like,
Does it look
okay,
good?
nobody else is talking about it. All right. Yeah, I'm stoked for it.
Yeah.
ooh.
I try
Amazing.
really hard not to watch trailers these days, just because
Okay.
I love to go into movies blind.
Okay,
I
yeah.
like that.
I like
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
Because like they usually try and give away the best bits in the trailer, and so I'm like, I don't want that. I want it to be spoiled right off the bat, and so I try and go
Exactly.
in blind. Because that's what happened with the movie Smile. Again,
Oh,
I love
yeah.
horror movies. Is that apparently they
Oh, I
gave
didn't
away
wa-
one of the biggest
See,
scares
I'm scared
of
so
the
I don't-
movie.
Yeah.
In the
I really
trailer.
liked
Oh, that's-
Smile.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gave away one of the biggest
if you watch
scares.
our Halloween episode, talk about so Jenny would loves haunted houses, haunted
Yes.
everything. We talked about Universal Horror Nights, and I was talking about how, and when I first went, the very first time, the one of the nurses from the Silent Hill one just chased me outside of the maze, outside into the alley, and just like kept following me. And so for our Halloween episode, we dressed up, and Courtney decides to show up as the nurse from Smile.
Yeah, I was the nurse
Amazing.
from Smile.
And all
yeah.
she did is go
Amazing.
ahead, go
Oh,
ahead.
I was just doing this
Yes.
everywhere.
So creepy.
Oh,
Everywhere.
Courtney, love it.
Courtney.
Devious.
Oh my god.
Devious.
to the camera.
So
Yeah.
devious. And then Lottie would like to know, what do you want for Christmas? Or if you celebrate, or what do you want to do? What is it?
I feel that as I get older, I tend not to be super into presents as much.
Yeah,
I usually
yeah,
I really value experiences more than material things, and so what I want for Christmas is a nice long nap. Yeah.
Wow.
Like Uwon at the beginning of the game,
Yeah.
just straight up like.
I want to get some big honk shoes in there.
Nice.
Some
Nice.
meanies as a treat. Yeah.
I think we can leave the village.
I told you.
Evan's like, if we want to unlock
I
your
mean,
character,
yeah.
you should go.
People need help.
People do need.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We're
You're,
coming
like,
up on
coming
Uwon's
up.
intro.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat with Jenny though. I think I definitely value experiences
Yeah.
more than gifts. But I am not one to not like a good. Oh yay! Look how cute.
I love him. What a baby.
So cute.
Are you the ones from the hidden dragon?
He's so baby.
That's us.
He's just a
Uwon,
little
I've been
guy.
Just a little guy. But yeah, my birthday's this month, and I booked myself a fancy facial because I
Ooh,
deserve
yeah.
it.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
wine. Ooh,
Yes.
wine.
Exactly. Yeah, like fancy facials. There's a great place that I'll tell you about too.
Tell me
Please.
later.
Nana Chetty told me about it. I forget what it's
Ooh,
called.
I want to
but
know, because Sarah's, she looks
Her skin is
flawless. I
perfect,
want to
yes.
know. I
I'll-
go everywhere.
I forget what it is off the top of my head, but I will tell you guys because
Okay,
I
okay.
did
Yeah.
splurge one time. I went to that place and I left that place. I'm like, I'm a new
I have,
girl.
I have a really good place that does like facials, but it's like massage facials. It's a little different, like especially
I love it.
because we
That's so
talk
nice
so
though,
much.
like lymphatic drainage too. Because
Lymph-
like
and also a lifting.
yes, this place like I
Lifting.
felt like when I left this facial place, I felt like I came out of a cocoon. Like I was just kind of like slimy, and I'm like I'm different.
No, wait, Evan, did you tell us what you want for Christmas?
To go off of the experiences, last year I asked my sisters, they specifically wanted to know, and I said bungee jumping. I had a great
Oh,
time.
bungee jumping
It
is
was
great.
amazing, terrifying, amazing. So I'm sure, like, they were like, "Oh, like, what new experience do you want this year,
Yeah.
Evan?" And I have yet to come up with something, so I really need to.
Skydiving's
I
great.
went skydiving not that long.
Skydiving's
I
great.
went on a first date skydiving a few weeks ago.
That was the first date?
That was the first date.
Wow.
Where do you go?
Did you
Incredible.
fall in love
I
immediately
I told her
from
I
the
was like, we're
adrenaline?
going, like, first date was skydiving, and like, we
So you
went to,
really
like,
wanted her to fall for you?
Ah,
Was what-
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
That's a good one.
Oh,
That's a good
literally.
one.
Second date was just coffee though.
Okay.
But was it like Turkish coffee in the ground at least or something?
Yeah, like you keep making your way down.
Down.
Third date
Yes.
submarine.
Yes. What about you, Brett?
So I'm gonna be visiting family in Oregon this year.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
And a couple years ago, it snowed while I was there. I would love for it to snow because it's just
That's the wish.
Yes.
Is
yeah,
to
yeah,
Gotta
yeah.
ask
It's just-
Santa.
when you feel like you're literally walking into a Christmas card, it's just amazing.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in Canada for Christmas this year, so it'll be
Oh.
snowy and
goodness.
So
cold.
good.
Caprice family.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nice. That's awesome.
This year, because I love that you brought up the experiences thing, because that's exactly what I told my family. I was like, look, guys, you might get 1 or 2 physical presents, but it's all about experiences this year.
Yeah.
I just feel like we have so much, but I don't even know what to get people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so I booked us a hotel. We're going to go to Disneyland. And I splurged because we got tickets for free. We were gifted tickets. So I splurged and we are doing the VIP.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
so
know.
fun.
It's a
What does
lot
that
of money.
entail?
Literally, you get a guide. They'll take you to you get to map it out. They'll get front of the line essentially. You get like access to different areas. Like I don't know.
Wait, does your daughter know about this already?
Oh yeah, they all know.
I was like,
yeah. We've been
oh, no.
Are we complicit in something? Yes.
You're like, ooh. No, it's the whole family knows. It's like for, it's technically that's what she wanted for her birthday last year, but it's happening now.
Yeah.
For her birthday this year. But it's also gonna be like for all the kids' birthdays, my niece and nephew and everybody.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be a big birthday celebration. So. And then I want to go snowboarding again. I haven't gone in a couple years. I need to
Snowboarding's
go
great.
snowboarding.
I want to go like paint pottery with some friends. I think that'd be nice. I love those like cheesy little pottery places where you like paint and play. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, that's my jam. But if you've ever been zip lining, that's a good time.
Yeah.
Zip
Ziplining is
lining.
great.
Yeah.
A few years ago, I did a convention in Canada, and a friend of mine who was the cosplay guest and I did like a zipline tour of like some Canadian wilderness. It was
Wow.
awesome. It was great.
What is a tour?
It's just being like, hey, there's a waterfall, and we're like, great, let's zipline over it.
Okay.
It was great.
Awesome.
That sounds cool.
It was really fun.
Let it burn.
Wow. There's a lot of enemies in this game.
Yeah.
I'm like
gosh.
everywhere.
So yeah.
Can you breathe? Dodge.
So let's see. You need to. This one's a little.
LB.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
I got
You
it.
got it. You're nailing it.
I got it. I've held a
You're
controller
professional.
before.
Oh, it's still.
You know
How
who
do
is
I hurt-
professional? Is Don Bennett.
How do
Oh
I?
my gosh,
please?
yeah.
Try to find a different one.
Sir.
Don Bennett, that
Don
guy's
Bennett's in
clearly
this
not.
game.
He's dead.
He's done.
You can't.
Yeah, we
He's
tried.
gone.
Too late.
He's
We
gone.
tried.
Oh, you have to try and heal them?
Yeah. You have to
Uwon,
use-
heal them. Well, don't slash
I'm
them.
trying.
But these stupid fish keep.
Listen, surgeons heal people by slashing them. Why can't I? I think that's an unfair double standard, Jen.
That's true. It's true. Oh, Lottie's
Please,
just
please.
congratulating me on Metroid. Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you. It's been a dream. It's been a dream.
Yeah, what is it when you land a role in an IP that's like iconic? When you, or if you like, I don't know, if you get chosen to voice, couldn't choose some random characters here, like someone like Kuromi or Princess Peach or like, you know, Poison
Spitballing
Ivy.
out.
Like people like how do you do that?
Like, what? How do we do what?
How do you approach an iconic IP, an
Oh,
iconic character
yeah.
that you know like has a built-in fan base already that people are already gonna be hardcore about?
Yeah.
Jenny's like, Evan.
Where is the man?
Wait till it's all
I know
cool
for
down.
me, when I got the audition for Poison Ivy, because for DC Dark Legion at least, I'm pretty sure we all got the same pack.
Yes.
Like literally, it was a packet, and it was like 10, 15 characters in there. I mean, it was like male, female, but it was a lot
Yeah.
of characters that you could just go through. And I was like, and honestly, for the characters, I think we only had like 3 lines for each, 3 or 4 lines for
Yeah,
each.
it was
of
it was
them.
like
Yeah,
four.
they're-
4 lines.
Yeah,
or
they're
something.
real quick. Yeah.
Really 4 to 5. Yeah, 4 to 5,
Yeah.
really quick. And for me, it was. I don't know. I think I just like.
By God, he's done it.
I just sort of trusted my instinct, and I was like, because I know everybody's auditioning for it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna trust my instinct, and I just went for it. I mean, I thought about who she was and all, and they had some notes on the like how they didn't want certain things, and I was like, great. And then at one point, I was like, the line, I was like, I feel like she sings this line, and I sang.
Oh, nice. I,
did.
love that.
I did. I sang
That's
one
such
of
a
the
cool
lines.
choice.
And then I just finished it, like, you know, like I killed them. And I think for me, and I'm sure I speak for all of us, like I always make sure that each line is it's not a line to me. It's an actual scene. It's a full blown scene. So
Yes.
I'm giving it a beginning, a middle, an end, and movement, physicality, all the things that
Yeah.
we've talked about with Jenny on the interview portion, which you guys should definitely watch. And then I just did it, and it was like, great, moving on, because
Yeah.
you know, you just go for it sometimes.
Yeah.
How did
So
you
there's
feel
like
when you-
15 auditions in a day, and you just
Yeah.
need to get it done.
You just
go
gotta
to
get
bed.
it done.
How did you feel when you booked that?
Oh my gosh. I was like, I think I was like, what? No. I was like, is this real? Me? Huh? And I was like, I just lost my mind. I don't know. I just lost my mind. I'm pretty sure I texted her and was crying.
Wasn't I there when you booked it?
Were you there?
I think weren't we in class?
maybe.
I think we were in class.
we
I
were
was
in
literally
class.
there.
I
Yeah.
love
And I
this
was just like,
story.
Oh, it was, yeah. What about you for Kuromi?
Kuromi, I was in a state of shock. I think I'm still like 5 years in, I'm still in a state of
Yeah.
shock where it's like, I have such a respect for Sanrio just as a company and as an IP, and like I know how much these characters mean to people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like
yes.
I go to like theme parks and I see like backpacks with her plastered all over them. She's
She's one of my
She's on
the
favorites.
her
Sanrio
phone
characters
case.
are.
Right?
Yeah.
Is she really?
Oh wait,
We have
oh,
a
my phone's
coworker
right
who has
here.
like 3
Sorry,
Kuromi
guys, I'm
plushies
flipping
on her
it
desk.
around.
It's like 3 sides. It's
And
like
you
a
can sort of
Behind the
see
veil,
it.
right?
Russian
Oh my God.
Russian
It's a
nesting
Kuromi
doll
one.
situation. Yeah, that people are.
I have Jenny on my phone.
She's so pervasive. So it's like I take I hold a great amount of responsibility in my hands, and I just every single session I try and do my best by her. Like I treat her like
Yeah.
a friend or like a family member, where she is just like someone who's very important to me. So I try and be
Yeah.
good to her and treat her right.
How was that? When you auditioned for her, what was that like for you?
It was bizarre. It was like same thing. Like I got the sides, and I didn't know what to do necessarily. I was just
Yeah.
sort of like, you know, if it's suddenly you're staring at these characters that you've seen all your life, and they're telling you
Yeah.
to read for them and like put your voice to them, and I'm like, it can be very intimidating. But I was like, I just kind of went with her, and Kuromi was the one that definitely felt like it fit the best in that initial pack, because I later booked Cinema Roll too.
Yeah. Love cinema roll.
I'm gonna hand this to you. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I like the gamer lean that you do there. Where you're like, okay.
He's like, I'm ready. I've
Time
done
to really
this
get into
100
it.
times.
But yeah, like it was a packet of just like the first couple characters, like the core crew.
Yeah.
And it was so crazy. Like like, because at the time I was living at my mom's house. It was the pandemic, and so at the time I was working at Disneyland, and yeah, again I've had a lot of jobs, and
God,
so
I
I
love
was
this.
working at Disneyland, and then it was the pandemic,
So
so
good, Ultra.
Disneyland went away,
Yeah.
and so all of us got furloughed, and so I was like, I need
Oh.
to go move back in with my mom, and so I
Yeah.
recorded my auditions for Hello Kitty in my mom's walk-in closet.
I love
Wow.
that.
Yes.
In Nevada.
That's
I
amazing.
love it.
Look at her. She's like, what about the money?
What about the money?
Yeah, I love it.
So-
Yeah.
So the money though.
Yeah, I love that Yusol has these subtle and sometimes not so subtle. Like,
yes.
so I'm getting paid for this,
Yusol
right?
is Jenny when Jenny was
18.
18.
When I was 18 years old, when I was like,
Out there hustling.
when I was just so poor, and I was like, please, where I would like call my mom in like the parking lot of In-N-Out Burger, and I'm like, I don't have $5 for a burger.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like I can relate to that. When I was in college, I like didn't get my scholarships didn't come through, and I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? And I was eating like pimento cheese sandwiches, guys.
Yeah,
Just
it
being
was
so
gross.
In
poor.
college, I went to the Taco Bell drive-through and I ordered it was a cheesy gordita crunch. At the time, they were, I don't know, they were only like a few bucks.
Bucks,
Like they
yeah.
were way cheaper than they are now. And I paid, I'm not joking, in pennies, nickels, and dimes. I didn't even
Yes.
have quarters. I just had because
Yeah.
I'd use all my quarters for like parking
Parking,
meters.
yeah.
Laundry, probably.
And I was like, I was so sorry. Like I was so embarrassed. I was so apologetic to the poor cashier because I was like 1, 2, 7, 17, 18. And he looked at me, he was like, it's fine. And he went to the back and he came out and he handed me a giant bag of food. And he was like,
Aw.
here, because he could just tell that I was young and poor and hungry.
Oh, man.
I never forgot that man. I still think about him.
I just
it was
literally,
very
I just
sweet.
like my heart just like.
and that
just
man,
Yeah.
melted.
that man was Barack Obama.
Yeah.
He saved you that day.
He
yeah.
did.
That
Yeah,
man
that
was,
Taco Bell lasted me a few days.
that man was Albert Einstein. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That's how it is though. Like when you're young and you're just so poor.
Yeah.
Like it's such a humbling experience going through a drive-through and you hand over your debit card and they're like, "Hey, it's declined," and you check your account and you're like, "Oh, there's nothing in there." And so
Yeah.
I'm like, I was out there on Facebook looking up mime gigs.
Yeah.
I was like, "What do you need?"
Mime gigs.
Okay.
Love that.
What do you need me to do? Like, you want me to talk about VR for like a few hours at like an electronics convention? Sure.
Great.
Yeah.
I can do anything.
Yeah,
All right. You have to do this part.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
This is like where the like luck kind of comes
Oh.
Ooh, okay, let's see.
Okay.
in. Not that you.
Look at that little guy.
So cute.
Oh, I love this animation.
Everything's so good. Ooh, look at that. I love the silhouette stuff. Look at that.
The cat.
I don't
backing.
actually know how it works. Can
Yeah.
you click on it and then it'll
Yeah,
drag
yeah.
it?
So you usually open up the door. So
I
maybe
don't
if
know. I've
you-
never done it on a controller.
Oh,
there we go.
there we
There we
go.
go.
Ooh.
Hong moon flower.
Okay.
We're sealing the Hong moon with this one, fellas.
Oh,
Nope.
This
oh.
seems promising.
there we go.
Ooh.
Crimson Legion Initiate.
Ooh. Whoa.
Oh, a flying one.
Whoa.
Red Huron.
I feel like I can't read it fast. But Crimson Legion.
Unjin.
Unjin.
Guan.
Guan. Pakaha.
Oh, I like her with her little ears.
Yeah.
Oh, so many.
Oh, she's cool too.
So Bakaha, the character with the little
Uwon,
ears,
yes.
that is a character that Baymu, Jen's
Oh.
character, kind of mentors. They're both they're both Earth Seers, which is kind of
Okay.
a like
Yes.
spiritual group that's into balance. There she
Interesting.
is. There's our girl.
Yay!
As the volume just spikes to
I know,
300%.
sorry, guys. Sorry. Because you don't actually meet
We
my
got
character
very
till way
lucky.
later.
We got
Correct,
very
yeah.
lucky.
So lucky.
Look, Courtney,
oh my
there we are.
There we are.
There we are.
We're
They're
so
our little
cute.
cuties.
Cute. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Wow.
What's up? Caesar in the house.
Yes. So the top is where you select your members.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I
And then you just like
see.
fill out a roster that like more you like.
We don't have any more members
Yeah,
to
so you
fill
can
out.
change the leader, I think.
Yeah. That's
I
like,
want Courtney to be the
Yeah.
leader.
okay.
Okay,
That's
okay,
probably a
guide
good
us.
choice.
Yes.
That's not a bad
Guide
choice.
I mean,
So what was that whole luck thing then? What was that thing?
That's like so there's like a currency that like as you continue to play through the game
Mhm.
that you earn, and
Mhm.
that's basically how you collect the characters. So there's like
Oh, so you have to get several
55,
like.
60 different characters that you can collect. So.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
He's my little dude.
He's so cute. I like his like pajamas or whatever. I don't know what that is, but it's so cute.
He's a little baby. He's so cute.
And then you can see Susie's little character there is a guardian, which are kind of like almost like pets that follow you around and give your group like some little boosts, little effects.
Yes, I got a cool shirt from you guys with Susie
Oh, right.
on it.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of stickers too. Yeah.
Let's be sure to thank him the next time he visits.
Yes, I'm indebted to the leader of the hidden.
Yeah, don't be
Dragons
rude,
Club.
Courtney.
Yeah, mind
Don't
your
be
manners.
I'll work to increase our clan fame.
Oh, I love the confidence.
Yeah.
She is just a pro tag. It's that anime pro tag
I love
energy.
it.
Is that what you do right before you go in?
Yes.
Just-
Yeah. Bamboo guard captain. Great. Ooh,
Yeah, one of
the
the
missing villagers.
first sessions we did with Courtney, she was you were getting over like food poisoning or something.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Yes, I showed up with food poisoning and I said, might have to use the bathroom very soon.
Yeah. I've been there, dude.
Oh,
I
you
A
pushed
love
little
through
bit
though.
of
You were-
Montezuma's revenge.
Oh no.
Oh.
What gave you food poisoning?
Mexico.
Mexico.
I like the one word response.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, listen. Don't get me wrong. I love Mexico. Got married there. Love it.
Yeah.
Go all the
Oh,
time.
for
It's
sure.
just
Beautiful
the tap water is not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like that
that'll-
one
yeah.
scene in
do
Sex
it.
in the City where she's like
Oh,
taking
yeah.
a shower and she's like,
Yeah,
and then she's
and
like,
my
no.
stomach is sensitive too. It's like I
Yeah.
wasn't drinking the tap water, but I think like one time I brushed my teeth with the sink water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just depends on how sensitive your stomach is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that worth it? Because you were in beautiful Mexico.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was amazing. Would go back.
I love that.
It all started during the Ute raid.
Not the women.
no.
Women from the village.
I like this. God, missing.
Oh, that is classic Yusol.
So funny.
It really is.
It's Namsuyu. She's gone. I can't find her anywhere.
My
She's
son.
not in the village or at the house.
Nom so you.
Is that Sean Chiplock?
So you.
Is that Sean Chiplock?
Living under a rock?
Who?
Dodan? Yeah.
Joe Zeja.
Oh,
Joe
Joe
Zija.
Zija.
Joe Zija.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
actually kind of hard because the Joe and the Z.
Joe Zija.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah.
any
Okay.
idea where they were taken?
And then
It must have been
random Blade and Soul lore. The older guy who's talking, Captain Dochin.
Uh-huh.
He's voiced by a voice actor named Jeffrey Fontaine, and his wife actually plays another iconic character in the franchise
Oh.
named Jin Soyeon, who's one of the like major characters. So yeah, they're
I
it's-
Keeping it in the
it.
family.
yeah.
Voice
yeah.
actor couples are adorable to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I love like when couples are able to be in the same thing together. I think it's so
Yeah.
sweet. Like AJ and Daenerys
Yeah.
and Dun together. I love it.
Yes.
It
I'm
just
trying to get
makes me
into the
happy.
same thing as my daughter. That's what we want. Yeah, because she does it. So we've done one thing when the very first thing she ever did, but and I think we've come close to being together on stuff, but it'll happen
One day.
one
One
day.
day.
One day. So I was watching you fight. You seem like you're getting much better at. You're like,
Yes.
the
I'm
confidence.
figuring it out
You're
a
like a
little
pro
bit.
now. Oh, whoa.
What the heck?
This guy hits hard.
He's got a big hammer.
So you don't really game, but when you game, what are some of the games that you play, Jenny?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a big cozy gamer. I enjoy
Okay.
that a lot. I'm a big sucker for Disney Dreamlight Valley. That's a game that's really fun. Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing. I've been playing
Okay.
through Pokemon ZA recently.
I'm playing that right now.
ravenously. Yeah. That's been a large source of serotonin. But I also love a good like hearty RPG too, because like I absolutely just what was it? Just like devoured Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
I love
Love
Baldur's
Baldur's
Gate
Gate
3.
3.
Love it, love it, love it. It's a masterpiece. It's so good.
Are you like one of those people who loves doing like multiple different playthroughs?
Yeah.
You see the
Oh,
variety?
wow.
Oh, no,
okay.
Courtney, you're dead.
Nice.
You
No.
killed me,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to forget
I'm
this.
so sorry. I've disrespected you on your show. I'm a guest here. I'm so sorry. But like, Yeah, like Baldur's Gate 3. Absolutely love it. I want to get
Hi, Juja.
playing through a little bit of Ghost of
who are you
Yotei
romancing
too.
in-
A story.
Oh, that's pretty much everybody.
My boyfriend.
Vampire boy.
boy.
What about you, Brett? You don't really game, but when
I'm not a
you
huge
do,
fan. I am also a huge Baldur's Gate 3 fan. I
Oh.
play a decent amount of D&D outside of
okay.
So
Same here.
yeah, so Baldur's Gate 3.
Who
was a
did
total-
you romance?
I'm still early on in the game. So I think
Well,
I'm
who do you want to romance?
I think my Tav's kind of romancing Will maybe, but it's
Will?
early on. I don't know.
I can see that.
And
Yeah.
then he
Based
gets
on
his
what I know and I feel about you.
He
I
gets
feel like
his-
that's a good.
yeah. I like Karlak too. I like
Oh,
Karlak
yeah,
too.
that's a-
Karlak is such a good golden retriever girl.
She is.
Karlak, I feel like that's always like my litmus test when people say that they want to romance Karlak. I'm like, oh, you're like a very good person. Like you're like a very wholesome, good person.
Boom.
Will too, though. Like your choices are very much like got a good heart, whereas
Yeah.
my choice is I can fix it.
There you go. There you go.
I like
There you
it.
go.
Oh
Fix it.
no, Jenny.
Jenny.
We need to talk about this later.
What about you, Evan?
Who I romanced or who did I play?
Well, you know what? Both. How about both? How about both?
I Shadowheart was what I went for.
Good old Shart. Yeah.
Good old
Yeah.
short.
Shart?
That's what people call her. It's because
Really?
Shadow Heart. It's Shart.
That's so funny.
What?
Yeah, Shadowheart. Yep, God's favorite princess.
Yeah,
Yes,
for sure, for
Mhm.
sure.
I need to get in. I know I haven't played Baldur's Gate. I just.
Really?
How do I? I don't know. How do you
I haven't had time to play it either.
I don't know.
I mean, that's like
I have to. Yeah.
The
I know
reason
Evan's like rethinking
Yeah.
coming here now. He's just like, oh.
Hasn't played Baldur's Gate. Okay, well,
well, it's like I mostly play games when I'm traveling, and the Switch is so easy because I can just
That's-
carry it
yeah, yeah,
around.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Anything
is
not
Baldur's
on a
Gate
Switch,
I was
it's just a
gonna-
lot
It can
harder
be on
for me to
Steam Deck.
play.
yeah, it could be. Yeah,
it can be
Steam
Steam
Deck.
Deck.
Listen, if someone wants to get me a Steam Deck, I
Yeah.
won't stop
Same.
you.
Yeah,
Right.
actually, that's like
Stop
Christmas
you.
present. Like Steam
There
Deck
you
would be
go.
very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
but
you see?
like Baldur's Gate 3, it's like the holidays are coming up, and that's when the industry shuts down. That's
Yep.
like that's when I played it last year, where I just like
Yep.
stayed up till like 4 a.m. and I was like,
biased because I'm gonna start playing Metroid.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that'll be on the Switch.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
It's nice
easy,
and portable. You can like
easy.
sneak it in between things. Whereas
Yeah.
like, yeah,
I
console
get really
games.
addicted though. Like I don't
do
know how you
too,
guys
yeah.
are, but like once I start something, I'll just be like, just 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the same. I'm either playing nothing or I'm playing it all
All
the
the
time.
time.
Yeah.
I have
That's
like a
why.
very like when it,
Exactly.
I have to
I
be
don't
very
need
careful.
to send that email. I'll do the audition in the morning.
I do that
like
all
That was-
the time.
yeah.
I can still remember, I'm dating myself a little bit here, but I can still remember the elementary school conversations where like, hey, do you know Samus is actually like a woman? At the end? Like, what? No, shut up, dude.
No, I
it's
didn't
like,
know Samus was a woman
She's
for
a
the
girl.
longest
Yeah.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I used to play Smash on the
Mhm.
N64.
Yeah.
and
And then you see
then
Zero Suit Samus, and you're like,
You're like, what?
yeah,
Well, so my husband's a huge Metroid fan, and we ended up naming our first cat together, Samus.
Oh.
But Samus was a boy. Our cat Samus was a boy, but he was like, I don't care. I love Samus. Doesn't matter to it was just we don't care. It was just
Yeah.
it's just an homage to Samus. So
Sure.
yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
actually
so cool.
yeah, so yeah.
Was he just as stoked, if not more stoked than you were when you landed?
Yeah, my husband's very stoic.
Mhm.
So he's like, oh, that's awesome. That's chill. He's like, so you're being
that's how you know he's really excited. He's like, oh yeah, cool,
That's great.
chill.
And on the inside, he's like, this is the happiest I've ever been.
pretty much. And then we go to dinner. He's like, Jen just booked Metroid. She's paying. I
Wow.
was like, it hasn't even worked yet.
Wow.
But it was a big like his parents were in town. He was like, no, Mom, Dad, it's okay. Jen just booked Metroid.
Were those his vows too? In a few years, you're gonna book Metroid. That's gonna be real chill.
You know, no, seriously. Courtney's met my husband. He's very like
He's very stoic.
very stoic.
Yeah.
Like he
Hey,
gets-
what's up?
yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I remember we were like in our neighborhood. And our neighbor was just like, Roy, is that you? I didn't recognize you without your hoodie on because he's always walking around looking like
Oh,
he's
wow.
got to like, you know, he's very Assassin's Creed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Very
another
much.
game that I love. I played
Yeah.
through Assassin's Creed back with.
Yeah.
It's like it's harder once you grow up and you have bills to pay and
yeah,
things
you
like
can't
that.
just play video games.
Exactly.
All the
Where,
time,
like as a teenager, like I played through the Assassin's Creed.
Unless
played
you're
Leap
in
Crochet.
quality
Oh,
control.
Quality,
Yeah.
no, quality
then
assurance.
Quality
Quality
assurance.
assurance.
Then you can
Yes.
play video games.
Yeah.
all
Literally
day.
all you do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope.
but back in the day, BioShock, Assassin's Creed,
Okay.
Last of Us. Love, like I
Yeah.
love a good.
I was a big Kingdom
narrative
Hearts
game.
girl.
Oh,
Me too.
yeah.
Kingdom Hearts,
Love
Zelda.
that game.
My
Breath of
husband
the Wild,
played
yeah.
Assassin's Creed, and I was his Navi. Essentially, hey, listen, you're going the wrong way. You forgot to go get that thing. That's kind of like even when he plays Metroid or Resident Evil was
Resident Evils, yes.
Evil. Whenever because he was, we're
The
big Resident
spooky
Evil fans as
neighborhood.
well, and he would play, and I would just be like, he's coming the other way.
Yes.
I'm a big Silent Hill fan, so I was really excited when you
Oh,
got to
yeah.
announce. I was really stoked for you. That was really cool.
It's actually a great game.
It is.
Not biased or anything. It's really fun. I played it. It's very fun.
It's really cool. But yeah, I like a spooky game, unsurprisingly.
Yes.
Luigi's Mansion.
Evil.
So scary.
Oh, I love Luigi's
Scariest
Mansion.
of games.
That was a good one though. It was fun.
It's so fun.
Wait, so obviously you play Baldur's Gate. Anything else, Evan, or you just like
I play honestly. I think since I've gotten in the industry and like worked,
you
for
play more
like,
now?
I actually play less like AAA games and
okay.
play a lot of like indie games.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
You're like random puzzle games that are like
Whoa.
10 hours long.
Money!
Oh my god, that was
That was
so
a real
Perfect.
Yusol moment. Really, Yusol.
that I
A
feel
real 18-year-old
Yeah,
Jenny
just a
Yokobori
moment.
moment.
I mean, it was a lot. Even I was just like, whoa.
I just love the little like hand motions that she did. She almost like did jazz hands. She was like, cha-cha-cha.
Cha-ching.
One of the questions I get at like conventions, things like that, like, do you play games with your voice in them? And like the answer is sometimes, but like it is kind of alarming still. Like every once in a while I hear like Uwon going, I'm like, oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever like find yourself being like, I could have done that differently, or
Oh, I feel like
All the
all of us
time.
do,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Sometimes I'll hear something and I'll be like, they really hired me for that? Because I'll hate it so much.
And this don't take this the wrong way, Brett and Evan, but sometimes I'll be like, you chose that take?
That's the take. That's the take.
Sure.
I mean, I think we're all very critical of
It's
our
just that
Yeah.
actors are our own worst critics.
We
it
are.
really is. And, like
We
that's
are.
that's why it's so hard to play games with our voices in it, because the entire time we're just gonna be like, oh, that's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean, I say I'm going to play Metroid, but trust me, I will be judging everything the entire time. Well, enjoying the beauty of it, but I would also be like, okay, no, I like that
Yeah.
one. Okay. No,
What-
okay. You
What
know.
indie games do you play?
Oh gosh, what's the last?
Indie game.
Would Blade and Souls be considered? No, indie-ish?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, the company in Korea is huge. Like they own a baseball
Yeah.
team.
Oh,
They
wow.
own a baseball
They have
team?
a baseball
Oh my
team.
god.
NC Dinos. NC
For all of
Dinos.
us who do dubbing, ready? Whoa! This is very Korean. Whoa.
Do you know what friend slop is? You heard the term
Friend
friend slop?
No.
It's video games that are only fun to be played with friends.
Okay.
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 And so I'm a big friend
It's like
slop guy.
Overcooked.
Yes,
Okay.
Overcooked is a great example.
We love Overcooked.
We've played
here.
Overcooked
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
We're still friends. That's how you know we're friends.
That's pretty.
There were
that's
some
pretty
times
good.
that
game
Courtney was like, "No, you're burning the rice." Okay, don't worry. I'll take care of the rice too. I'll take care of the rice.
The game that
I
will make
boil
or
the
break a
rice.
friendship.
Yeah.
You just focus on the plates and dishes. I was
Yes.
like, okay, did I do it right?
Yeah,
Friend
Overcooked,
slop.
Don't Starve Alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Take that back. I don't know what he said, but that
Big
was
arms.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Susie sounds so cute.
She was. I had never worked with her before. She's wonderful.
She's wonderful.
Yeah.
She's
Sweet.
absolutely fantastic. For Uwon specifically, when I played the game in Korean, I kind of found sometimes I found the character a little annoying. So I was like, we have to get like a fun. This was my debate with Jenny because we had worked together on Blade and Soul a couple times, and one of the characters she voiced was this little raccoon named Guri the raccoon, and so she came up with this fun little quirky like.
I think he had a Brooklyn accent.
Yeah, a little bit
probably.
of Brooklyn in there. It was like wonderful.
Yeah.
So then I'm casting for heroes, and sure enough, there's a raccoon character. This was just named Guri, which I think might mean something raccoon-related in Korean. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to, I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
And so I was like, well, obviously I have to give that to Jenny. But then I was like, I'm going down the list of like character, like
Oh,
actors.
no!
This
Sad.
is an intense.
Oh, I think I remember.
Stop traumatizing my
yeah.
girl.
Oh no!
She needs more money.
She's so bright.
needs more
and
money.
so
Clearly needs more
sad
money.
at the
That's why
same
She's gonna fix
time.
everything.
That's why she
Yeah.
needs the money for therapy.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Insurance
She's got
costs
that
are no
one section
joke.
of
Those
hair.
copays, man. They
Honestly,
get
really
her
start that.
money.
No.
They don't even want to pay for therapy. What are you
The
talking about?
copays specifically.
Mhm.
So I had this debate. I was
I
like,
must have overslept.
you know, so there's like quirky little boyish voices are. I've had a hard time. There's a small handful of people that I really trust with that type of voice,
Yeah.
and the people that I trust with it are amazing. And so I was like, I really feel like Uwon needs to be voiced by someone that has done like pyrotechnic work for Black Sabbath.
Yes.
I had this specific.
Yes.
I had this specific
Yes.
insight, and I was like,
Yes.
oh, but this character interacts with the raccoon. I don't know if I don't know if I could give Jenny both characters. So because Uwon was so present throughout so much of the game, I decided to give
Right.
Jenny that character instead of the raccoon, and I think
Yeah.
she might forgive me someday.
I
for that.
maybe someday. I love Uwon.
But yeah, Uwon ended up becoming one of my favorite characters because I feel like Jenny just hit it out of the park. So I think I made the right choice.
I love Uwon so much. He's just a
Yeah.
silly little guy. He's very sassy but very sweet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He has like the best intentions. He just wants his. He thinks like Yusol is just like his the coolest, and he's like, yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta take care of her.
It's like her
Aw.
ride
He's
or
the
die.
little healer, little healer
So
baby.
cute.
Also, he's like very buoyant, if that makes sense. He's always like bouncing
Yes.
around or like
Bouncing around.
floating, even
Yeah.
on like his little splash screen. He's like, whoa!
Yeah.
He's real little. I assume like he's like mostly helium.
Yeah.
Mostly helium.
Mostly helium. There's very little actual boy in him. It's mostly helium.
Quite considerable.
All right, it's canon.
Ooh.
That's
Ooh.
official BNS Heroes lore.
Since this matter
Look at his little
involves
tail.
Pants,
Thank you.
yeah.
love
I mean,
these.
that's all helium. It's all helium in there. That's right.
I had this toy as a kid where it was like one of those like RC like helium balloons. Where it was
Yeah.
like those like you would fill it. It was like a shark. You fill it up with helium and then you can like remote
You could,
control it.
Oh.
And that's what Uwon's pants kind of remind me of. He's just a
Yeah.
little helium baby.
Not gonna lie,
I
I have a
like
couple
it.
of pants from like that from Korea, and they're my favorite.
They're
Mhm.
lovely
I have
though.
them.
Mhm.
They're the best. My
I-
mom brings them back to me all the time.
I love a baggy pant. I mean, I'm wearing like these nice soft overalls today, and
Yeah.
It's
I'm
true.
happy.
Baggy
If I
pant.
wasn't wearing oversized, then I'd be in like sweats right now or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh.
Ooh. Dochan.
Yes.
Is that how his? I don't know how his name
Mhm.
is. What is it? Dochan.
Captain
Dochan.
Dochan.
I love the character design in this game. I love Meow.
I love her upside down. It's so cute.
We are acrobatic.
Ooh, you get to add another one because you finally have another player.
Yay.
It's cool that there's an older character. Normally in these kinds of games, they're all like in their like 20s or something. But it's
Yeah.
No, they're all
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
20. They're all 15.
20 is old.
20
Yeah,
is
and so,
old.
like,
is old.
By the time you're 20 in these games, you are an experienced
Exactly.
assassin
Right.
who's gone on like multiple missions.
There were,
a
like-
lot of trauma. already.
yes, lots of
Yeah.
The
trauma.
Yeah,
first
yeah.
time I booked a game, and it was kind of like a similar game like this, and it was like an older character. So I was just like, so I immediately went into like just like my lower ridge was like, no, that's too low. I was like, oh, and then I was like, what? And he's like, higher. And I ended up talking like this, and I was like, wait, how old is she? Oh, she's in her like 30s. And I was like,
elderly.
20s or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
I feel like Baymu would be one of like
up, Jen?
medium to older range in
Yeah.
terms of the character. Like she's
Yeah.
probably in her 30s.
Yeah, but
Maybe
you guys, you let me be like a little like more mature sounding. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's why it's so cool to see a character that's playable with like white hair. I'm like, oh,
I know.
Yes, white hair who's
Yes.
actually old because there's a lot of white hair
That's
characters
true.
that
That
are
is
yes,
true.
that's
15.
true.
Again, 15.
Yeah.
When do we meet the frogs?
That's
like
the
what,
real
30
serious
hours
question,
into the
yeah.
game.
That's pretty late.
Dang. I love that.
The
that-
Ploggles.
The Ploggles because like he was so like, yeah, well, I'm better than you. Like you're not better than me. I'm better than you. You're like, what? No, I can do this. I get fast too.
Yeah.
And then she tries to speak Ploggle. Like,
And then she goes Ploggle. It was so
Ploggle,
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was so cute. So cute.
So your character Shock says something like, how can you like wind walk right when you can't even talk right? And then so Courtney's just like,
Ploggle.
sure, plog.
Yeah.
I can do it. You know, it was just like
Yeah.
it's kind of an awkward
So
exchange. But
fun.
it's very funny.
I decided it was better to burn it down than give them access
I just
to all
want
the
to take
supplies.
note of how much faster and more
waiting for
efficiently
the
we're
right
moving through the
opportunity.
game now that
Now that
it's
I'm
the whole in play. Whereas I was like,
Wait.
oh
You
no.
started talking
Well, we
again. I
were
was like,
asking
I'll
you
take
like
them.
in-depth
Yeah.
questions as you're learning how
Yes.
to dodge.
And,
Just
like,
like,
I could talk at any time and like not even
Far
look at the
away.
screen and probably play
Why
the
don't we
game.
go
yeah.
instead?
So I have a question. So because we have a lot of viewers, listeners, who do want to work in the video game space, maybe if each of you could say something about like any maybe advice you would give to someone who would like to be a producer or actor or director slash localizer, like what's something you think they could start in, or what do you
Yeah.
think they should do?
You can go. I mean, you've already sort of alluded to.
I mean,
some-
yeah, I think production wise is kind of a lot of like project management. It's not. I mean, they're slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
It's I wouldn't say that producers are the easiest thing to break into for the industry. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, if you don't have like any experience at all and you like want to get in that side of it, like I mean, I personally went through QA.
Mhm.
There's like ways around that, like getting your foot in the door kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you're more into like
a,
actually
like maybe a
designing,
coordinator.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But if you're more into like designing games, like
Uh-huh.
there are plenty. Like this game is made in Unity, which is a very popular
Yes.
engine, or like
Yeah.
Unreal, or like things like that. Like
Yeah.
there's tools at your disposal that are very easy with like all kinds of tutorials and things like that. You can easily
Yeah.
learn like and really just like just start making stuff. Just
Yeah.
like
Wait, aren't you learning Unreal right
Mhm.
now?
Yeah.
Wow.
He just decided for fun, I'm gonna learn
Just for
Unreal.
fun.
Well, yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
think eventually. I mean, I like being in the production side of things.
Yeah.
But and like we're more on the publishing side at NCA.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But I have in the past like worked more on the developer side, and
Mhm.
I don't know, I like as more of like a creative outlet. It's something that I
Yeah.
personally
So
like
that
a
might
lot
be
more.
something you want to try in
like
the future.
one of
Yeah,
my
and, like-
students, I used to babysit him. I think he's a child prodigy. His parents let him be. He always loved being on the computer, and they would try to force him outside, but he always loved being on the computer.
Yeah.
He taught himself. Like I can't remember if it was Unity or Unreal,
Mhm.
but he was on Blender.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
literally
Blender,
started
yeah.
designing his own
Wow.
games when he was like 8 years
Yeah,
old, and
what?
he's
Wow.
turning 18 next year.
Oh,
You know, and so I look at the games he's designing now. Like he's dropping a demo on like a
Oh
free
my
game that's
God.
dropping on Steam in
Damn.
January, and he's
That's
still
awesome.
17. But like for like people like him, like maybe like
I mean, if you get a game on Steam,
yeah,
Then you're
bam.
already doing
That's-
it.
Yeah,
that's-
already
you're
doing
already,
it.
You're
Yeah.
already making video games. That's like
yeah.
that's so much better than like someone who like went and did like a 4-year like game design program at college. I think
Yeah,
is like
okay.
just making a game. Like
Mhm.
like when I look at an application for something like that, that is something that I think is more invaluable than some of the classes that you could potentially
Yeah. So get out there and
It's-
learn Unreal and
just
Unity.
be a prodigy.
Just
Well,
be a
you don't have
prodigy.
to-
Prodigy.
that is amazing. Like that takes a lot of commitment. But there are, if you're, I think it's easier to like break it. Like saying you want to make games is
Yeah.
like that's a
It's very
wide variety. You
broad,
should
yeah.
like learn how to like. Are you interested in like VFX?
Right.
Or like, are you more interested in like the
So
animation?
find
like
something
try to
specific.
just like try to find like a very specific thing, or like
Uh-huh.
doing like the audio.
Mhm.
For like
Jess?
sound effects and things like that. Like there's so
Yeah.
many different like aspects of it that I personally find like very fascinating, even though like I'm not talented in those ways at all. But it's like it is.
Well, that's
such
why you have a team.
That's
you
why
can
you have a
divide it
team,
up. Yeah.
And there's just like I think finding like what you're interested in first is probably even within design. Like, are you
Mhm.
interested in like character design or
Yeah.
like combat or
Mhm.
level design? Like more like the art style, or I don't know. There's so many. So I think that's what I would say is like
Okay.
try out like one of these engines, like look up tutorials, try to figure out
Mhm.
what it is you like,
Mm-hmm.
and then kind of dive deeper into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
But I think the key is to do it. Do the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is
Absolutely.
just do
Just do it. It's like people, and I've talked about this before in previous episodes, but like when this happens, then I'll do this.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
it may never happen.
Limiting.
Or it happens and you're like, well no, that happened, but also I need this to happen before I can do
I'd say that like that's just like my best advice for people in life too, like
Mhm.
not just in voice acting, like obviously in voice acting too. Like I have so many people ask me like, how do you get into voice acting? I'm like,
Yeah.
you just have to do it.
You have to
Or
just
I'm like,
do
you
it.
have to pursue it. Like you have to like
Take acting classes.
take an acting class at your local college, at your high
Yeah.
school.
Mhm.
Just,
School of
like,
voiceover.
Get a
School of
basic
voiceover,
understanding of microphones.
yeah, like just,
Yes.
you have to
That's
just
probably a pretty useful skill, I imagine.
start learning, take classes,
Yeah.
read
Yeah.
any of the books from like
sign up for the School of Voiceover.
sign up for the School of
There you
Voiceover. But like just you have to start, and it's like
Yeah.
in any capacity. And
And I would say
Yeah.
start, but also make sure you start and you build a strong foundation.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, like, if you want to be an actor, take acting classes. Don't just say I have a great voice and then get in front of a casting
Yes.
director.
Never about your voice.
Never.
You know, like I'm sure, because like I'm sure you can attest to that. Like in the session, sometimes you are crafting the voice together to figure out
Absolutely.
what it's like. So
Yeah.
it's not you're not casting people necessarily on their voice. You're
Yeah.
casting them
Right.
on their performance, on their storytelling.
Their embodiment of a character.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
You,
I mean-
you can have a great voice, but no acting skills, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely. Or
yeah.
even you can do a great impression, you know, but okay, but what can you do with that impression?
Yeah.
Like, can you go beyond that? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Like can you say more than just the quotes that you know?
Exactly.
Building a foundation is like critical in pursuing voiceover. I think like you
Yeah.
need to have a really thorough understanding of acting, of character work, of your own voice. Like
Yes.
you have to build that foundation. Like
And I
Yeah.
think living a full life, you know,
yeah.
like design escape rooms and then learn the piano and then, you know, learn Unreal.
Yes,
you
and then
know,
perform
Yeah.
and then Mario
pyrotechnics
Kart
for Black
scene.
Sabbath.
The Black Sabbath pyrotechnic is still my favorite thing. for sure. I was like, oh, this is interesting. Black Sabbath. I'm
Black
like,
Sabbath.
I will
definitely-
say when she said Black Sabbath, your eyes.
I was like, damn,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And if you do happen to meet someone who might be involved with casting a project, if you have an actual voiceover reel
Yeah.
that you've worked on and that you feel good about, share the reel. You know, I'm always willing to give a chance on someone who might not
Yeah.
have a lot of credits if they have a reel and we can find a role
Yeah.
that feels appropriate. And then if you go into the session and you're just willing to
play.
Yeah.
willing to play, willing to put into work, willing to like kind of like you said earlier, like make bold choices and like
Mhm.
believe in them.
Yeah.
Then you know, if someone's willing to do that, then that's the
Yeah.
dream. That's people we want
And
to
that's
work
where
with.
the collaboration comes in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like I'm sure like when you guys send out casting calls, you're like, we have an idea, we have a vision,
Hmm.
but I'm sure sometimes you get something, you're like, oh, that's not what we were thinking at all. But
No, those are some of my favorite moments. Sometimes
Yeah.
you know, sometimes you have a voice in mind or a general idea for a
Right.
character, and an actor will come in and they'll like do something very close to that. But
Yeah.
sometimes they do something that's in a different direction. You're like,
and then you're like, I never thought of
Actually-
it.
That's nice.
actually, yeah.
I do the same
Yeah.
thing. Like when I do casting, I always love to send
Oh, that's
my
why
selects
she's
to
also a casting director and a director.
Oh yeah,
guys.
she is also all those things.
But like when I do, I do. But yeah, when I do casting, it's like that's one of my favorite things. I always end up sending selects, and I make a point to like send the pocket of what we're probably looking for, what we're probably aiming for. But like there's always one or two like wild cards where I hear it. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. That's so
Yeah.
interesting.
And then you're like, I'm learning that for myself later.
Oh, absolutely. That's one of the cool things about being like casting and acting is that like it
You learn
feels
from
like
people too.
Yeah.
absolutely it's like a master class. I get
steal
to
from
hear
them.
my like amazing peers and being like,
Yeah.
oh wow, like that's such like an insightful way to like deliver that read. Like I wonder like how they got there emotionally. Like
Mm.
what like kind of like acting work can I do on my end to like maybe emulate that where it's
Yeah.
like it's so incredible. And if you ever get a chance to take a workshop where a lot of casting directors do that these days, where they will have you play like casting director for the day.
Oh yeah.
Like those
Yeah.
are really great. I just did one through the Help Network where like you
mhm.
listen
With
to everybody's reads. Yeah, I
Julia
love
Bianca
Who
was
was
just
on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go watch your episode.
So
We're
many
like-
things of, like wisdom nuggets everywhere.
She's kind of amazing. I watched
Yeah.
that episode. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that's why. But
Yeah.
that's what she does. She comes and she's
Mhm.
like, why don't you be a casting director for the day?
And
like,
it's
just
invaluable. It really is. And also, like when you take workshops, pay attention to the other people in class. Like I
Yes.
often learn more about like watching other people's performances than like when I go up there because it's all about like just taking it all in.
Yeah.
who's Guan,
definitely.
by the way? Who voices Guan?
Guan. Do we?
Who's the who? Do you
remember?
remember? who
Recognize
voices-
the voice? I think you might be able to guess it.
Oh, let me hear her again.
Please.
How dare you
Yeah.
do that?
Don't abduct women. Bad.
The only reason reason I brought him
Oh,
here
wow.
was to ask for a little help.
Okay.
Who is it? Who
For
is
my
it?
Grand proposal.
I can't.
It's Caleb Yen.
That's Caleb.
Oh,
I actually didn't recognize his voice. Normally, I instantly recognize
too.
his
I didn't
voice.
recognize it either.
Because Caleb often plays like such a cutie boy.
Like he's
Or
a,
Fox Mask,
Yeah.
first trap of 2025.
I get so many because I sent him one cosplay that I thought was cool, and I was like, Caleb, look, someone's your character, how neat. But the algorithm took that, and they're like, oh, you want
Oh,
Fox
you
Mask
think he's
thirst
hot.
trap? I'm like, please
Oh,
don't
you
do
think
this.
he's hot.
Please don't do this. And so now it's like always like some shirtless guy, and I'm like, this is not what I want. I sent
Yeah.
one reel to
Oh,
my
no.
friend. Please don't do this.
All right, so really quick, James, when we were talking about opportunity stuff, he goes, you know, and just doing the thing. He goes, I really love when opportunity comes knocking at your door. Now's the time to answer.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I
There you
think
go.
there's
Just
this-
do it.
There's this great quote where it's like
Facts.
opportunity is, or it's like success is like opportunity meets preparation.
Yeah, preparation. Yeah. I
Something
actually
like
have it
that.
on my Instagram on a picture somewhere.
Yeah, where it's
Yeah.
like where
when I was on Instagrammy.
opportunities do like throughout your life and in like creative careers especially. I think
Yes.
like opportunity does come knocking, and it's like unless you are ready to meet it there
Yeah.
when it presents itself to you, it's like otherwise like it's nothing.
It's
So
nothing.
you gotta like just start with those building blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about the director side of it, director localizer side of it?
So it's definitely helpful if you either have like a writing background / or good with that set of things, or if you speak another language, that can be very helpful. Obviously, localization I think is going to continue to become a huge and growing field in lots of areas of entertainment because
Definitely.
and it's interesting how that morphs into a thing. I mean, K-pop Demon Hunters is a great example of like, cross-cultural. Yeah, might know someone who did some voices.
Yeah.
So yeah, or if you can work on your craft and see every job you have as an opportunity to grow. If you're learning project management skills, if you're learning communication, that's going to be valuable with whatever you do in life. And then work on your craft separately, whether that's writing or video games specifically have like narrative design, which like is its own sort of niche of writing. And there's great ways to learn that and grow in that area. Voice directing, I don't know how to get into that. I just got fortunate and did. I mean, a lot of voice directors come from voice acting, obviously.
Yeah.
Or from narrative design and
Sure.
Nick, who was just on our show that
Nick
we mentioned
Landa
before,
From Riot Games.
Yeah, he was just like, I like games, and he like went to a convention, and then he like what was he was at an agency, and then he left the agency, and then he moved into like production, and then he left production, and then all of a sudden he's like the lead voice director for League of Legends,
Riot,
and it's just like, what? Like, crazy.
And
You never know what's
never
gonna
know.
happen.
it all snowballs sometimes.
It
really does.
It does. Courtney Rubin asks, what are your thoughts on voicing Panty, who's back in the corner?
Oh yeah, we have some panty. You guys, if you can see the panty, you probably can't because of the boxes. I won a giant panty from a claw machine in Tokyo.
Oh, that's so fun.
That in of itself is impressive.
Yes. If you look very closely, you can see she has no panties on. A voicing panty is a dream. It's been so. It's definitely the most chaotic show I've ever been on.
Yeah.
Very, very fun. We had a lot of fun coming up with like fun dialogue. Because as you guys know, Studio Trigger gave permission to sort of like punch up jokes, and so I would come to sessions with like a list on my phone of like swear words and be like, okay, like I really like twat waffle. Can we put twat waffle in somewhere? And so we would like and sometimes it wouldn't for that episode. We'd be like, we'll save it for another episode. And so we could come up with all these like fun jokes. And so it just felt very involved. And and then
which is that's not very common.
Not very common at all. And then we were just in Tokyo. We got to meet the Studio Trigger team, and it was like the English director came out with us and some of the cast, and it's been a dream. If you guys haven't seen it, it is on Amazon Prime. It is very chaotic. So
It's
just
very much opposite of Yusol, who's like so
Yeah,
sweet
so
and
wholesome.
charming and wholesome.
Yeah.
And then there's Panty.
when you watch it, like definitely your first thought will, if you've never seen the show before, is like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what is going on? There's just a lot of screaming and naked people.
So
it's a good
there
time.
you go. There you go. The K-pop goes way too hard since release. Listen. I'm hoping K-pop Demon Hunters gets an Oscar.
I think
Oh,
it should.
yeah.
It
It
should.
deserves the
It really
Oscar.
deserves
Yeah.
2 Oscars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best song,
And
Best
then
animated
best
picture,
animated
100%.
feature.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
putting it out there. Maggie, I love you. Sending
2
you all the
Oscars.
love. Oh, sorry, Patrick, it logged out on your phone. I can't see the chat. I'm using my brother-in-law's phone because I'm on live over here, guys. It's an ordeal, guys. We have so many things going
There's
on.
so
if
many
you
things.
could see, we
Yes.
have all of our headphone pieces are in one jack in the middle.
The star.
We are all connected.
Oh no,
We are
Patrick! No, I
connected.
think
Oh
he
no,
thinks,
there he goes. We never saw him
did.
again. That's the
We never
craziest
saw him
thing.
Left
again.
the
I think he
building.
thinks lunch is here.
Lunch
I
is
don't-
not here
lunch
yet.
is
They're
not
down
here
the
yet.
street. I'm watching their location.
Amazing.
Courtney, I adore you because you and I are always on the same page when it comes to like food and
Oh my
everything.
gosh!
Like
Yes.
Courtney and I will send each other like restaurants in the area, and we're
Yes.
like,
Oh, really?
but what if we went?
But what if we
here?
went?
But what if we? But look at this cheese pull, Courtney. Look
Courtney
at
and I are due for a date, and we like to go somewhere and eat lots of.
are.
Well, we actually go to multiple places
We
typically. Last time
do.
our date, we went to 3 different places
Yeah.
or something.
Because it's hard to sync schedules,
Yes.
you know. So,
So you'll
when we
have to
do have a
join
day
us,
together,
Jenny.
it's like we have to go to 3 restaurants, not just one.
Yes.
Because I might not see you for another.
Yeah.
Is it just like a
Yeah.
progressive dinner like that you
Yeah,
do? Okay.
it's like
okay.
we order a little bit here, a little
There
bit
goes
there.
somewhere else.
Oh,
Next
Yeah.
time you guys do that, I want to come along. That sounds like a
Please.
great time.
Yes.
Me and Courtney just did an omakase in like this
Oh, it was
this
so
place.
good.
It was really
Oh,
good.
Yeah,
I love
hand roll
food.
omakase.
Yeah, it was delicious.
I just love food.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite food.
Oh, no. What?
Oh no,
Favorite
Evan's
food.
stressed.
I was
I mean,
You
So
asked
chaotic.
me this.
Oh,
You
God.
ask him about Blade and Soul. He's so chill.
Totally
He's
got
like,
it.
I got
Food,
this.
favorite
like a
food?
top.
Okay, I'll start because I already know mine.
Like,
So I always have to separate these into 2 categories. My ultimate comfort food that I go to for comfort is Taiwanese beef noodle soup. Taiwanese style beef. It's
Yeah,
very
yummy.
homey. I love the broth. It makes me feel comforted. But I think in general, I just love sushi.
Yeah.
Like that is give me some otoro. I will give you my wallet.
that's why Yusol has to go get all the
Yeah.
money.
That's why Yusol gets money.
You
Pay
thought
for
it
my
was
tuna.
for the
Wait,
clan.
why does
It's
this guy
actually
look
for
so
sushi.
like cool and
he was
sexy?
really edgelord. Yeah.
He
That's
looks
each on the villain of the game.
Oh,
The
well,
one who
obviously
destroyed
bad
Courtney's
boy.
clan.
I like the bad boy apparently.
Yeah.
Oh no, he traumatized
No.
me.
That's why we went with
Oh, well,
Mushin.
I don't
He's
like
kind
him
of
for
a
that,
bad
but he
boy.
at first glance. So
Yes. Okay, who's next?
I'll go. I mean, okay. So I'm a big foodie, which is also why 18-year-old Jenny needed the money, is because she had foodie
Yes.
taste, but she was balling on the tightest
Yeah.
budget in the world.
listen,
Yes.
Wendy's, you can go through Wendy's.
Wendy's
and
hits
get
hard.
and then you
Yeah.
can make a decent
Yeah.
little meal off the little like the value menu
Yes.
or whatever. It's
You
called.
really can. Wendy's is good too. I
Mhm.
like their chili, even though I know it's made over like
Oh,
leftover beef.
I love their chili.
I
I
like
don't
their
care.
dollar
I'm totally
chicken
down with
sandwich.
that. Totally
Yeah.
alright with that.
Okay, my favorite foods. Japanese curry is one of
Okay.
my like ultimate comfort
Oh my god,
foods.
I make great Japanese curry.
Girls night, girls night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I know.
Like Japanese curry, like I feel like I can't beat it. Like like sometimes if I have like a really just absolutely terrible day,
Yeah.
I'll postmate Koko Ichibanya to my
Yeah.
place.
Oh, okay.
Have like a big like
Yeah.
plate of Japanese curry just steaming hot. But
Yes,
I also
God tier for sure, James.
yeah, I love mac and cheese too.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
like that's another thing where it's like if just it's so comforting. It tastes
Comforting,
like a
yeah.
hug. But I think those are like 2 of my top ones. And then if I
Okay.
want to be like very bougie, I do enjoy a raclette experience too.
Oh,
I love raclette because it is
Oh
just
my gosh, cheese.
It's so good. I'm a big
Yes.
cheese girl.
Yeah,
We gotta go do our
same.
cheese tasting.
We gotta
Okay,
go
that's
do
first
cheese
thing.
tasting,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right, Evan.
It's time.
Do you need more time?
He needs
can
more
go.
time.
No, it's all right. It's.
You sure? I can go.
Okay, if it's a comfort food, like we're going comfort food first.
I had to.
Just
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, Jeff.
cornbread.
Jeff Burns just joined us.
just straight.
Just cornbread.
Love cornbread.
Nice.
for Thanksgiving.
My
Absolutely love-
sister makes the best cornbread.
Have you had the jalapeno cornbread from
absolutely.
My sister made-
Castaway?
Oh, my
Yes.
sister makes
Yes.
jalapeno
They have
cornbread.
great. Their jalapeno cornbread is with maple butter is to die for.
For Thanksgiving.
where?
That's what we
Castaway.
had for Thanksgiving,
Okay,
but
okay.
homemade.
For
Jane made it.
Thanksgiving,
Okay,
I just
whatever.
made cornbread with maple honey.
Yeah.
Maple honey
Oof.
butter that I
Yeah,
whipped up.
maple
It was
honey butter.
good. Yeah.
Mm,
All
okay.
right, I'm glad that the cornbread didn't fall
Yes.
flat.
Oh my
No.
God,
So
no!
good.
You
Love
don't eat your
cornbread.
cornbread.
Yeah.
My favorite food probably all is gnocchi.
Oh,
yeah, that's
love
another-
gnocchi. Okay, okay.
That's another comfort food where it just
Yeah.
tastes like
Yeah.
a hug and you're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Little
Yeah.
pillow. in your
Pillowy.
mouth.
yeah, a little pillow in your mouth. Can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
Little pillow and
Little
your potato
pillow in your
pillow.
Have you ever tried to make it? I've tried.
terrified.
I've made it
So
once.
bad.
I've made
Terrified.
it.
Yeah.
How'd it turn out?
It was good.
Mine was really good.
Yeah, it was good too.
I did have an
Alright.
Italian grandma with me while I was
Oh,
making
yeah.
it.
Okay.
So.
That's cheap.
Okay.
I had
Okay.
YouTube, or maybe it was Instagram, where you had to like pause it and like. Okay.
Modern
Yeah.
day
Hmm.
Trying to get all
Italian
these-
grandma.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so for me, I love all my Korean food. I would say tteokbokki
Yeah.
is one of my like
Oh, yeah.
like my like comfort
know.
food
Rose
or whatever.
tteokbokki is so good.
Yeah.
I mean, my close second to Taiwanese beef noodle soup would be like kimchi jjigae.
kimchi
Mm,
jjigae.
Yeah.
I just
it's close
yeah.
second. That's like
Whenever
my
I'm
second favorite
sick,
soup.
I get my like kalbitang or something,
Yeah.
or my like my bone soup or whatever.
Yeah.
Guys, I just like food in general though. Sushi. One of my favorite things I've ever eaten from sushi was at a omakase in Taiwan though. And it was like this, like he just I like it when it's just slightly toasted. The fish, just a
Little
slightly
torch.
little torch.
With like little
is
brulee on
Yeah.
top.
and it was
sometimes.
omakase, and usually you only get one. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm so full, but can I just have that one more time? And he was like, for you, okay.
For you okay? Yeah. For you okay?
Yeah. I just like food. So like any
You're
food,
powering him up.
I'm
Stronger baby.
Yeah.
Makes it a little easier.
Strong
actually.
baby. Yeah.
Strong baby.
Strong
Yeah.
baby. Brett, did
Jeff
you go?
Burns has joined us.
Hi, Jeff. Congratulations on he's winning an award at the Nava
Jeff
Gala.
Burns
Yeah.
just was. We were able to announce that the NAVA, the National Associations of Voice Actors, we have our big gala coming up on December 12th, and we have an award called the B. Brad Award. Now, I never met Brad Venable, but I'm
neither.
told that he was
wonderful.
He was wonderful and
yeah.
one of the most giving and gracious humans ever. So every year we honor somebody in the voiceover community who exemplifies all of those qualities. And this year it is the wonderful Jeff Burns.
Yeah.
So, yay.
Congratulations.
Yay,
he
Jeff.
really does.
And Jeff says his favorite, he loves apple butter with bread as well.
Ooh, apple butter.
Okay, you have to tell him
James
about
is a
these.
taco guy.
Okay.
James is like taco
James,
all the
okay.
way, all the way. I mean, you know what? I will say, ever since
Love a
moving to
taco.
California, like
Yeah.
the tacos, just like the cilantro and the
know.
onion and
If I go to a potluck, I'm either bringing like tacos or a cheese board. Those are like my go-tos
true.
for potluck.
yeah.
Invite me to your potluck.
Evan knows a thing or two about apple butter.
I do know. So my parents.
Ominous.
It's just because this happened. Like
Sorry,
What
that sounded
happened?
creepier than I intended.
What happened?
So every year around apple picking season, my parents throw like a party with like 200 people come over to their house, and it's an all-day affair where
That sounds
they have-
amazing.
it's like a
Yeah.
massive like pot. It looks like a witch's pot.
oh my
And
god.
it's just, like,
Apple butter?
And it's just like you put like
Apples.
I think it was like 30 gallons worth of like cut apples and then like apple cider, like a bunch of apple cider.
Wow.
This is-
Wow.
And so they've been doing this for, I think this is their 25th year doing it. I hadn't been to it for like a long, because I grew up in Indiana, and I just haven't been in Indiana for a while. And it's like not really at like a holiday season, so I
Right.
went home and like surprised him this year for like apple butter and like it was all
His parents
night.
are like,
They were
we
yeah,
still love
they
him.
were
He didn't
great.
abandon us.
No, I know.
Okay.
That's
I
like a
know.
dream
Like
party.
they have also, since there's a bunch of land, they have like a whole pumpkin patch. So like the kids go out and
Wow.
like pick out pumpkins, and there's like a bunch of
That's so
activities and stuff.
fun.
But
It's
Love
just
it.
wholesome family
That
entertainment.
is
It is
very
just
wholesome.
So we're all getting an invite next year.
Yes,
Absolutely,
listen.
Yes.
absolutely.
I really like South Asian and Southeast Asian foods. Maybe like pad ki mao.
Ooh.
I don't know. I'd love me some Thai food.
Yeah.
Have you been to the Wat Thai Temple in North Hollywood?
No.
Oh, you were
on
telling
the
me about
weekends,
that.
every
You told me
Saturday.
Yeah.
Every Saturday and Sunday, you can go to the Wat Thai Temple in North Hollywood, and they do a giant open air
we need to go.
market where they
Yeah.
sell Thai food like ready to eat,
Oh
and
my
it's from
gosh.
all the different regions of Thailand,
Sounds
so like northern Thai
amazing.
food, southern, and it's like you take your cash and you exchange them for little plastic tokens, and then you pay for the food with your plastic tokens.
It's like an in-game currency.
Yeah,
Yes.
Amazing.
And you get to
I love it when they
support
gamify
the
stuff,
local
so-
Thai community and eat amazing Thai food. Like I can get a crab fried rice for $11. Like
I
it's
do love a crab fried rice.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
That sounds really good.
Go.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
When is it open today?
Today.
Yeah,
It's
is it
literally open
Sunday?
today until 6 p.m.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
Might have to go there for dinner.
I am
Yeah.
also a sucker for Hawaiian pancakes, like
Yeah.
banana macadamia nut
Yeah.
with coconut syrup or something like that.
Yes.
Yum.
That's like my
Aura?
yeah.
I think we're getting hungry.
Yeah.
I am. I am.
A good like
Ugh.
mochi pancake is also really good. I know
Yes.
Trader Joe's and like World Market sometimes sell like those like
They
mochi
do.
mix.
Yeah,
do.
I
Mochi
just made one.
pancakes?
Mochi
Yeah.
pancakes.
They're really
good.
They're really good.
I think
How
Trader
about
Joe's
mochi-
has the
mochi dumplings?
Is the
Ube pancake?
ube one.
Ube,
Ube
Ube
Yes.
mochi.
Yes.
I buy that
Sorry, thank you.
in a
I
box.
was like, what is this?
Yeah, just get like mochi or ube like. And get some lilikoi, the passion fruit syrup on top. That's the good
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
What are you doing now, Evan? What is this?
I'm unlocking some guardians.
Oh, I'm a big fan of these little guys.
Yeah, they kind of these are they hang out with you. Like,
Mhm.
so, yeah, they're cute
They look
little-
like little Miraculouses from Miraculous Ladybug.
Oh my god, you
What was that?
Evan, what have
Sorry,
you
guys.
The
Sorry.
Guardian
I need a
unlocked
computer. I
too
gotta write a
hard.
bug real quick.
Yeah.
She is drowning every day.
Oh wow.
I was hoping
Yeah, you know what? James is like, maybe we should do a special like food episode.
I know. We just talk
That'd
about
be
food.
cute though. Like, what if you like made a bunch of like video game food from like different things?
look at.
themed.
And
I
then
have
you
to do
join
a
us.
Ghibli cookbook. Just saying.
Oh wow.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
sounds
I'd
fun.
like-
Like a little
Listen,
Minecraft
delicious.
cake or
Yes.
something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yes.
I
Okay.
have the official Stardew Valley cookbook too. Just
Wow.
If we combine our cookbooks.
saying. We
Yes.
combine our cookbook.
We can have a
Powers
party.
combined.
That's a really good idea. And we may have to do that for like a special episode.
Yeah. Once
And
you
we
guys like
don't
hit like a subscriber mark or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll-
Ooh,
so-
There you go.
yes. What do you wanna-
500.
See, I could be a
500.
producer too.
Yes. 500 subscribers, and we'll do a special food episode.
Yes.
Yeah. Probably have to do it in an actual
Yes.
kitchen though. And we're cooking
While we
it.
play Overcooked.
Oh my gosh.
That doesn't sound stressful at all.
Courtney's just like, you're burning the rice.
Don't burn my rice.
The real world
Rice
rice
is
or the rice in the
sacred.
game?
Yes. We can do some ZZZ food too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, or like, because I'm in Delicious in Dungeon. Like,
Yeah, we're in it that together.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
we're in it together. Yes.
we could do some Delicious in Dungeon.
Oh,
okay,
the
Jenny.
food
So
looks-
obviously Jenny's gonna have to
Yes.
be part of the 500
The food looks
episode.
so good in Delicious and Dungeon too.
does.
Everything looks
Mhm.
good. Like they'll
does.
have me being like, you know what, maybe I would eat a dragon. You know, actually, like that living jewelry does look pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That's like one of the things that I do watch or consume, even though my voice is in it, was Delicious and Dungeon.
Yeah,
Because
people like fell in love with it.
here's the story behind that.
Okay,
Is
tell me.
because I got cast in and recorded Delicious and Dungeon when I had COVID. So I found out I was cast, and then I then recorded my remote session on like the day that I like the few like first 3 days where I had COVID,
Uh-huh.
and so I recorded it from home. I didn't expose anyone
And
or
you weren't.
anything.
You felt okay.
I was
You didn't have symptoms.
delirious, but I recorded it, and I was like, okay, cool, and I just like laid back down, and I fell into a coma for a while. Where I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
time to
Yeah.
hibernate. And then a few days later, when I was starting to feel a little bit more coherent and everything, I decided to watch Netflix, and I saw Delicious and Dungeon
yeah, yeah.
on there, and I forgot that I was in it. And I just like started watching the show because I'm like, Damien's in this. Damien's my friend. I love
we love
Damien.
Damien, yeah.
And so I was like, I'm gonna watch Damien's show. How fun! Sungwon's in this too, and Casey, all
Yeah.
these wonderful guys. And so I turned it on. I was watching, and I was like, this show's good. I love this show. And I was like watching more episodes. I'm like, man, I wish I could be. And then like a few days later, I was watching the new episodes that came out, and I was like, wait a second.
Oh my gosh.
You made your own
That's like-
dream come true.
That's like Twilight Zone. or
You
something.
wished
That's
upon
so
a star,
funny.
and
That's
it
amazing.
happened.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I mean, I find that a lot of times though, like I'll record because we're very, very fortunate that we all work a lot.
Very consistently.
And
yeah.
sometimes I'm like, oh shoot, what was that name? Did I do that one? What is the code name?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't remember.
Well, it's hard with video games
The code
because
names.
the
Exactly.
code
Yes.
names will go and then they'll change,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
they'll come back and be like, and you've been in this, and I'll be like, oh, I booked
If
this
you
new
use
thing,
this
and I'll
one-
realize it wasn't
It
new,
wasn't,
it
yeah,
was
but it's
old.
happened
to me recently where
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
code name changed.
I'm like, oh, I guess I got autocast in something, and then I went in and I'm like, nope, this is a character I have played before.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, also I don't know if like you guys do, but like like they have like internal code names, and then like they get to
Oh,
us and
they
it's a
change.
different
It's a
code
different
name.
name.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'm just like, I
Yes.
don't know what game we're
And then
talking
at the end of the session, I'm like, so, like, because they recorded it, like, can you tell me what game this
Yeah.
is? And they're like, no. And I find out a year later because someone will tag me
Tag
on
you.
Twitter
Yeah.
because they, I have no idea.
I have no
when
idea.
when I worked in the film industry at Paramount, that was a common thing in the film industry too. To
Really?
have like as projects went through the labs, it would have a code name sort of thing. So we were working on this project for Bad Robot, and so the code name was like the
Yeah.
street that the company at the
Okay.
time was at, and so they ended up just using that as it's Cloverfield. So I don't know if you remember the Cloverfield movie.
Yeah.
movie,
Gosh.
just a
Yeah,
small-
yeah.
Bad
it was,
robot.
it was I don't know if they took that from the code name because they weren't sure what to call it, or if
Uh-huh.
I don't know how that happened, but it's the only instance I can think of where the
Wow.
code name of the project ended up being the final
real one,
title
they're
of
like-
the
That's
film.
so crazy.
That happened
Yeah.
with K-pop Demon Hunters too, I think, though.
Did it?
I think so, because they were
Oh,
just
really?
calling it that, and I remember like
That would make
reading where
sense.
they kept trying to be like, "Oh, we'll rework the title,"
Oh, I didn't know. I always just thought it was called that.
and
Well,
then yeah,
well, Maggie, I'm gonna put it out there. Hopefully, will join us. She's very
Mhm.
busy right now
Fingers
with awards
crossed, yeah.
season, but
Yeah.
hopefully she'll be able to join us, and then I will ask her.
yeah, I'm pretty sure
Or
I read
maybe
that.
I'll just ask her now and just find
I could
out.
also be totally wrong.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
and she'll be like, "That girl's crazy. She's making up things
Sometimes
on the
I just
internet."
make things up. I don't know.
Sometimes I spread misinformation on the internet.
It just happens.
It's called internet.
It's-
That's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, so I'm like, I read it somewhere. It could be not lie,
yeah.
but that's what I read.
I have to give mad props to Evan because we are talking, you're talking, and you're still playing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
it's
and,
very
like-
auto mode for me. So
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
It's very
really not
impressive.
that impressive.
It's impressive to me where
Done
I
it,
was like,
so many times. Like,
When Jen and I were live streaming together, like we would just go silent for like 10
Yeah.
minutes because then we'd be like, oh yeah, we're supposed to be
Be
talking because we're
talking.
so into the
Yeah.
game.
Game, or we're just concentrating, and it's just like, you know?
Yeah.
No, it's
I
very
used to
impressive.
stream on YouTube and Twitch a little bit, and fans are like, "How come you don't do it anymore?" It's because I would get there and I would like really get locked in. I'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
oh."
But
Yep.
it's a lot because I remember for like even Mario Kart World, like I was supposed to play too, and then like our controller just wasn't working, so I was like, it's fine, I'll just moderate, and I was like, oh my god, what if I had to moderate and play?
No, we would all
It's-
go silent and
we
then we
would-
would rely on Jen
Yeah.
to infuse conversation.
Yeah.
A competitive game would be so
Oh,
much
yeah,
more
that would be-
stressful because if
Oh,
it was
yeah.
something like Mario Kart, I really do I do the same thing that Evan does, where I do like the gamer lean.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really like.
are you a?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I'm like, thank
It
God,
helps. I don't
yeah,
care what
it
anyone
does.
says. It makes your car go faster.
Thank God I live
Yes.
alone, because like I'll be like on my couch and I'll just be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want your car to drift? You have
Yes.
to drift.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have to say really quick, I always like get really sad when I have to kill a wolf. Sorry.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Oh no, the
did you need that?
puppy.
Did you guys have to voice the creatures? Did you have someone come and do
No,
that?
we used the Korean audio.
Okay. That is interesting too, because like so sometimes I'll go into a session like more so for anime, but sometimes for video games, and it is all just like zombie sounds or creature sounds. There's no dialogue, and I'm like, what? Can we not use the?
Yeah.
Because I'll hear it, and I'm like, it sounds like a zombie.
It's just
you
like
know?
there's no words
Do you-
in it.
That's-
is there like a decision on why?
Yeah,
it's
so that's
changed?
usually some of the back and forth when we're planning out our voiceover specifically. It's usually some back and forth with us and the development team in terms of like Do we want to voice all the efforts as well?
Right.
Or in some cases, like there's a misunderstanding, and then later on, they're like, okay, well, this character's efforts sound pretty close to the English voice actor, so we'll use those.
Yeah.
However, please go back to the studio and record. So
Yeah.
sometimes, so there's some back and forth there,
Interesting. Okay.
and it's determined by budget and timeline, obviously. But
Okay.
in an ideal world, yeah, like anyone who's voiced will have you do the efforts as well,
Yeah.
just to get in some of the nuance and the specificness.
Yeah. And sometimes the efforts will sound like the language, and so
Yeah.
you really
That
do
for
have to go
sure,
back
for
and
sure.
For sure.
and redo it.
For
But the
sure.
zombies that I were doing, I was like, they sound like
The zombies kind of
Yeah.
sound like zombies.
They sound like zombies.
And the snozberries taste like snozberries.
Yes. Yes.
Just giving
Living
a quick hello from
corpses.
Ethan Milton. He's one of our school of voiceover students. He's amazing.
Oh,
also about to be
nice.
an eye doctor.
Yes.
So yes, he says hi to everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much again for joining us on our live stream today.
I know we had some technical issues, but
Yeah.
we made it through.
We made it through.
If anything, you learned so much about Brett and Evan, but also like Jenny kind of blew our minds.
Really just came in hot with that
She
one.
came
yeah.
in
Hot with the
so
lore.
Let's
hot with
talk
the
about
lore.
the film rights for your life around circa 18,
I'm
19
so
year old.
glad that we did the introductions this way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I needed a couple minutes to
Yeah.
recover from.
Yes.
I feel like next time I have a session with you, Brett, you're just gonna be like, so Sabbath.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
yes. And now, like, I think we're all a little like especially probably Brett. Like every time you get like the lore on every actor, there's gonna be the comparison. Like electrical engineering, okay. Pyro mime.
Electrical engineering is actually practical.
Yes.
My skills come in handy if there's like a zombie apocalypse where I'm like, if you
why
need a
I need to
pyro
know
guy,
where you live, or
Yeah.
you need to know where I
Exactly.
live.
if
Okay.
you need a
Exactly.
pyro guy, then I can like come in handy. But otherwise, I'm like, as far as like, you're like, okay, Jenny, so something's broken, and I'm like, do you need it blown up?
Yes.
I got
The answer
you. I
is
got
always
you.
yes.
Do you
Can I
need it
offer you
blown up?
this in a trying time?
This has been incredible. The game is absolutely stunning. It's so much
Yes.
fun. All the voice acting is phenomenal. All thanks to wonderful directing.
Yeah, I feel like it's equal parts cozy and action. Like
It
there's
is.
something very cozy about the
Mhm.
game, even though you
Yes.
are fighting monsters. You
Yes.
know.
Yes. So thank you so much. Big shout out to NC America for reaching out to us. We are so excited for this. We do have something planned in January. We'll keep you posted on that.
Yes.
And before we move on, which I don't think we did in our episode, are there what are some socials we can share with people
Yeah.
and how
Plug
people
your
can
socials or upcoming projects if you want
Yes.
to.
Ooh, yes.
advertise.
Or just a shout out to projects that are out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not super active on social media, but I'm at Jaxelwood on Insta. And the first game in this franchise, Blade and Soul, has its 10th anniversary in January. So we're gonna have a little live stream and some special events for that if you're curious about that game as well.
Congrats.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff coming. I am super lame and I don't have any social media, so I don't have anything to like really shout out.
That's because you're Mario Kart speed
I
running.
don't know,
Running,
yeah, I'm
yes,
too busy
he's
speed
very
running. Yeah,
busy.
too very busy speed running.
Yes.
No, working on Heroes now. There's definitely some very exciting new titles that are coming
Ooh.
next year.
Yay.
Definitely stick around for that because we got a pretty busy 2026 that I think
For
a lot of us
sure.
are very excited to
We love
to
that.
release and talk about. So.
Yes.
Right. And then Jenny, how can people find you?
I'm at Jenny Yokobori on pretty much everything except for YouTube, which is I'm at Jenny Yokobori VO
Great.
because I locked myself out of my own username. Oops. Let's see. I have my one of the games that I'm working on just got its Kickstarter fully funded, which I'm really excited about. So
Nice.
we should be recording soon, which I'm directing
game
and
is it? Can
casting.
you
It's
tell
called
us?
Dracula Shti. Yeah,
Ooh.
it's Dracula
Yes.
Shti. It's from this incredible, wonderful indie team out of Australia. I met them at PAX Australia a few years ago. We headed off. They were gracious enough to bring me on as voice director, and casting director, and so we should be recording that soon, which I'm really excited about. Check it out.
Very cool.
I'm gonna be making an appearance at the 20-sided tavern on December 12th.
Yes,
You're
if
in
you're
LA.
So
please
awesome.
You're
come in.
invited.
Really fun.
I know.
Yeah.
I wish we
amazing.
could go to that one, but
It's
we'll
the same
be at
night
the
yeah.
gala.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love saying gala.
The gala.
Gala.
The gala.
Gala.
Be at the
I say
gala.
gala. Some people say gala. Some people say gala.
It feels fancy either way. It
Yeah.
feels so.
I
Sounds
like
very
gala.
like
regal.
Phantom of the
Yes.
Opera or
It's like
something.
in
Yeah.
between the two.
But yeah, I'm going to be making an appearance there. And then also I want to shout out HFC, which is a charity that I am an ambassador for. It's Hilarity for Charity, Seth Rogen and Lauren Rogen's charity. They do a lot of work and raise money for caretakers of those dealing with Alzheimer's.
Oh wow.
That's awesome.
My dad ended up passing from Alzheimer's when I was 18, so it's a cause very near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
And so I always encourage people to check out the work that they're doing. It's vital, and also you never know if you are someone who is taking care of someone with Alzheimer's, like you can apply
Yeah.
for grants and they will help fund someone to come help you out because it's unimaginably
Yes.
hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, go check out HFC. They're wonderful. They do really good work.
Yay.
Amazing. Thank you guys so much for this.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you
this
so much
was
for having
much
us. This has been
fun.
great.
And thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you. We have so much stuff planned, so be on the lookout. If you aren't subscribed on YouTube yet, subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We'd appreciate all the support.
Yay.
Well, with that,
we're done.
we are done. Thank you guys
Thank
so
you,
much. This has been
guys.
another live stream from Ready?
1, 2, 3.
One
One
up.
up.
Yay! Bye guys.
I was like, we're going short.
Bye everybody.